Terence Crawford will be 38 later this month. Canelo Alvarez turned 35 back in July.
And the current reigning super welterweight world champion, the undefeated Terence Crawford. Undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo.
You got my instructions in the back, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
Kellerman, you and others believe we will get that answer in short order as we begin round one of the super fight.
Crawford is a 17-year pro, 41 fights to this moment, and the reality that he's facing Canelo.
Canelo's thrown so far. It's been with force, but it's been blocked.
He's just slowly taking ground, and he's forcing Crawford to give up ground. A harder puncher off balance keeps him thinking and allows Crawford to land. Canelo is a great counterpuncher, but it also helps Crawford get into a rhythm. That angle for me, that right may have been blocked.
By the way,
Crawford can't give up too many of those.
that's where you find out, is Crawford big enough?
Canelo is not a jabber. It's not something he does very often.
Studying each other right now. Big right hand from Canelo blocked.
Crawford's coming behind the triple jab, landed a nice clean shot on the ear and the side of the chin of Canelo.
Did you like the left hook to the body and the greater activity from Canelo?
The Crawford has had inactivity over the last 2 or 3 years. Good shot right there from Canelo.
Touched Alvarez on the way in.
But he also has to feint. The most responsible time to build up points if you're Crawford is when Canelo wants to rest. And in these moments right here, these last 30, 40 seconds, even though Crawford is landing some shots,
Crawford seemed none too concerned with any of that noise. As he
presses. You can sense it, you can see it in his body language, but then he needs to rest. He might have needed that rest, at least at his age. He'll be 38 right after this fight.
He doesn't look like a rusty fighter so far. Canelo's faced this round, but I think more importantly, he has to make Canelo believe. Might find this one if it keeps up like this. He's keeping Crawford's hands largely at home.
Good moments from Canelo. Downstairs, upstairs, good counter.
Oh, beautiful body shot by Alvarez.
It's a shot he uses often with southpaws. You know, the fight is still early. It seems a lot smaller than it actually is, and you see him doing this right here. He doesn't throw the punch where they necessarily are, but where he thinks that these last 5 or 6 years, you see him predominantly good right hand from Canelo. It may not look hard, but it's a hard shot, and Crawford not only has to jab,
Not to be so aggressive with some counter shots.
That's a significant left hook from Crawford. Alvarez stalking.
I could see it. I thought the first could have gone either way. I could see giving the second to Crawford.
Some useful body work from Canelo Alvarez in round 3.
Cerrado, ya te leyó ese gancho.
Very close, and that's the second. You have to move your hips a little bit, and right over, you're really getting close distance.
It's something like 2-1 Crawford. Skipper Kelp may have it 3-0 because he gave the first to Crawford, which Crawford may have won.
Shortly after Canelo had landed his most consequential strike of the fight.
When Canelo got his dander up, he started becoming more effective as an aggressive.
How much can I exchange with Canelo? When do I box, and when do I fight and get my respect?
Good uppercut by Crawford.
On the one hand, if you're Crawford good, Canelo lose control.
I think Crawford believes that Canelo's baiting him.
And he is a big, strong super middleweight. Crawford on his bike there.
He's where he wants to be right now.
Good point.
Those counters are very, very important.
I feel like Crawford's catching it mostly with his glove.
Yeah, much was made of that angle. Also the angle that Alvarez had fought 520 rounds as a pro to 245 for Crawford. Good response by Crawford after Alvarez touched the body.
That was the first, and that means, well, there was a jab, but everything comes hard from Canelo.
Listen for the bell.
Alvarez commits to the right hand and lands.
He took it well. That's what I've been waiting to see.
He seems to be more comfortable in his biggest moments in that left-handed stance, at least.
Those were hard shots upstairs that seemed to bother Canelo. Hit him hard in the chest with that right hand. And that's the first real clean, hard power shot upstairs that landed cleanly.
Round 5 historically, for whatever it's worth.
Does Crawford respond in kind?
Letting Canelo know you cannot reach for me without me trying to teach you a lesson, and that was the best punch.
It went from a fight where basically Crawford was outboxing to Canelo.
It's something you want to give a guy like Canelo early in this fight.
And then Canelo just hit him hard in the chest with the only clean shot of the round. As good as he gave, at least as good as he got.
Nice shot to the body by Alvarez.
Around Canelo's right eye.
Crawford starting to showboat a little bit.
Say, hey, there's distance between you and me. Like that.
I call both of these fighters puncher boxers.
Good left hand from Crawford.
And get caught reaching.
And it's all right. You get lean back. Hey, stop.
That Canelo's landed, and you see Crawford.
Skipper Kelp, go ahead.
I just think that Crawford is answering the bell whenever.
And again, that responsible defense of Bud Crawford on display.
Crawford look very comfortable right now.
I think it's more than no nonsense. As Teddy Atlas would always say.
Even that left hook that Terence Crawford just caught a few seconds ago.
Alvarez closing the distance.
He has him where he wants him. Canelo got him in the corner.
It's a good right hand for Alvarez or sort of.
Canelo's a much bigger, stronger, and better fighter than Errol Spence.
Stop.
To a fight in the 5th round where basically Canelo was overwhelming Crawford's defense.
Listen for that bell, gentlemen. Listen for the bell.
Crawford working off that jab. Important round for Crawford.
Just keep boxing that motherfucker. He gonna get desperate, and you're gonna be able to run him into something, okay? Just keep boxing him.
Where he can do whatever he wants to do with Terence Crawford.
Rally if need be. Right, got off to a big lead against Bivol before the latter rallied.
Punching with bad intentions right now. And so is Canelo Alvarez.
The resilience of Crawford, his punch resistance as a young professional.
Ooh, good shot.
As he's always been throughout his career. Canelo's going to have to do something.
Yeah.
Under a minute to go, round 8.
These are dangerous punches for Crawford.
And it oftentimes spooks and scares opponents for Canelo, which makes them keep their hands at home.
Has nailed him, and Canelo is a puncher.
But when you roll yourself down.
Right through the guard for Alvarez with the right hand.
You can't guess wrong, so you must respect his feints.
Here we go, round 9. Oh, and that's a good early land by Crawford.
Canelo is looking to be friends, and Crawford is not looking to be friends.
Great exchange.
Furious action.
Everything out of him, combination here, early round 9.
Time.
That open a cut.
Got a cut. Accidental headbutt. Take your time. Just let me know when you're ready.
No, sorry, buddy.
No, we're good. We're good.
Your punch resistance is effective. Thus far, Crawford has taken the big shots from Canelo. But to your point, Matt, Crawford has to stay. Trying to go a little bit deeper. Can I stand here? Can I exchange?
And the ever-classy Alvarez comes over and immediately apologizes.
It's not the case with Terence Crawford tonight.
Crawford has not really gone to the body in this fight, and Crawford's been the one to do that so far.
3 to go.
He's been hit, he's took it well, and he's given just as much, and in many cases, more than what he's taken in certain spots.
Wants something big from Canelo here. He says you have 3 rounds to do this. And drove himself to the hospital to get stitched up. Canelo remains dangerous and is being implored by his corner to pour around him.
Good body shot.
Time will tell. Those two look like it hurt.
He is affable.
Are looking for the knockout in this round. They both are.
You had to know this was going to happen.
Good right hand from Canelo. But this is Canelo's best moment of the fight. Can make a statement. Last 35 seconds or so, Canelo's done some good work.
Pinpoint jab from Crawford a moment ago.
Ooh.
Nice left hand by Alvarez.
The shape that he's in and his ability to carry that weight. Good right hand from Canelo Alvarez.
It's that Crawford's responses have been a little better. An effective round so far. And there's Crawford taking that play away. On the inside from Crawford.
Crawford gets through as well.
It's true, but Crawford may be getting a little too comfortable. I thought I saw Canelo wobble a little bit from one of those uppercuts on the inside.
Ooh, I thought Bud was going to be, and he landed flush.
Not sure why he's not making that adjustment.
Can he follow up?
Still a lot of round left.
Alvarez with a late left hand in round 11. 3 minutes to go.
All your power you got. You have to move your hips very close and tight. It just is one low, one high. Very.
I mean, do you think Crawford gets greedy here, Trey? And would that be a mistake?
I don't know if it's greedy. I talked about earlier that Crawford has to continue to make with himself. He won that negotiation right there.
He's knocking Canelo off balance with those upper shots, the uppercuts.
It's the 12th round.
Yeah,
you don't know how this fight is being scored.
Have that thing that great champions have.
Where went Max DeLuca, 115, 113 to Barrios. We'll see if we get to the cards tonight.
This has been a masterful performance.
Which was his respect.
In 1941, had Joe Louis beat for the heavyweight title. Went for a knockout in the 13th round.
It is discouraging for Canelo to land those kind of shots. Still trying to land something big before it's over, but Crawford won't allow it.
Something dramatic here, where Bud Crawford becomes the first ever lightweight champion.
Could produce a performance that would earn the respect. Down the stretch. And there's the final horn. Terence, Bud Crawford, and Canelo Alvarez go the distance.
Guys, we know what we just saw. Bud Crawford just beat Canelo Alvarez.
To the winner by unanimous decision, the Fighting Pride of Omaha, Nebraska, USA, and Ring Magazine, an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Terence.